Hello everybody, it's me Pierre here. Today I know all you guys probably already know the controversy, what is going on, what is happening. I just want to put my few cents into it and talk about it as well. That is quite unfortunate for... It, this controversy is like worse than a kid finding out Santa's not real. It's the Mr. Beast controversy with KSI and Logan Paul. I'm not a big enough YouTuber to talk about those three people, so I'm gonna be really careful on what I say, but um, I did unsubscribe from Mr. Beast for many reasons. He was one of my childhood heroes. I don't know if he would be a childhood hero. I didn't really watch him when he first began. This controversy hurts me a lot, and I actually think this controversy is also worse than the Quantum TV incident, if anybody even knows what happened there. Um, so this was a huge landslide of effects. Let's start from like the beginning here. I ever since Mr. Beast has this huge empire he's grown, he probably feels like he's still unstoppable. The man still has over 300 million subscribers. I'm sure he didn't lose much from this controversy, even though it's still damaging to his ego, his pride. It's probably also damaging to his company. Not just to his company, it damages his image as well. Um, Mr. Beast was a hero to me. I loved Mr. Beast a lot. I never would have thought his videos were faked. I thought he added some special effects to some of his videos because, like, obviously, when you look at them now, once you find out that a lot of them were fake, once you look at them now, I guess you can kind of see how they would be fake. And unfortunately, they are. What I thought when I was watching a lot of the Mr. Beast videos, I didn't think they were fake. I think they were edited to look fake, as in too much special effects, too much CGI. What do I mean by CGI? I thought maybe like some of the places they've been to are green screened, until they actually get to the real thing. I thought they didn't fake it. I just thought they added just a lot of special effects. But after finding out that they have faked their videos, it bothers me, and also finding out that Jimmy, also known as Mr. Beast, is a sexist. It hurts. Like, catching him on a live stream talking about women in such a bad way hurts, especially if they are one of your heroes, and hearing him talk about bad shit. Unfortunately, you just can never meet your heroes. Never meet your heroes. Just don't trust anybody you see on the internet. Now, how does KSI, Logan Paul come into this as well? They, first let's talk about, Feastables. Feastables is actually a lot more unhealthy than Hershey's is now, especially because it has a lot more calories now and stuff. It wasn't that way before, but it is now, and it's quite on par with Hershey's now. And he always promoted it as something healthier. Listen, Mr. Beast, chocolate isn't healthy. People eat snacks and junk food as a treat, or once in the blue moon, or even just in moderation, and that's okay. Stop advertising your food like it is the most healthiest thing on earth when it's not. And I'll get to the lunchly in a second as well, but that's when KSI and Logan Paul come into the fray. And KSI and Logan Paul have already been under fire before, but this one seems to be really beating the shit out of KSI, which I'll get into as to why in a second. By a legend. This guy's a legend for sure, especially. Okay, you know what? Fuck it. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. DanTDM was one of my childhood heroes as well. I loved him, watched him ever since I was a kid. Do I watch him now? No, I haven't actually watched him in a long time. The last video I think I watched is unfortunately it was a sad video I watched on him, which was his dog, I think, passed away, and that was really sad. That hurt me, especially because I grew up on his channel, and having one of his dogs die is quite sad, and especially because you feel like you knew that dog as well, and especially how nice DanTDM is. So I watched, that was the last video I watched on him, and so, Dan, being the absolute god and legend himself, decides to absolutely flay not just KSI, not Logan, not just Logan, all three of them at once, Mr. Beast, Logan Paul, and KSI, and absolutely fucking destroys them and flays them like a fish. Like, it's insane. Like, and I agree with him. I'm on Dan's side for this because, like, the products are getting too insane on YouTube now. Like, especially food products are becoming way too big of a problem on YouTube. All YouTubers seem to want to do and always do, and like KSI, Logan Paul, and Mr. Beast are like the worst for this. They sell shit to kids, and one of the biggest things that people were mad about on Twitter, when Logan, I think it was Logan Paul, posted this, he was like, "Oh yeah, Lunchables, why haven't they got pulled off the shelf," or something like that. For containing lead and shit. See, I'm not a food expert, but at least I know this. And I also watched, Oompaville explain it the best to, on his video, and help me understand more about food. Everything contains some kind of metals in food. It's such a small amount of it, you're not going to pick it up. And one of the stupidest things that I've saw Logan Paul do is put it through a fucking metal detector X-way to see if there's metal in there. That's not how that works, Logan. Like I said, Oompaville said it the best. Like, you're not going to pick up what did he say? It was like 50 parts per million. I'm not actually sure if that's right, if that's the right number, but like, let's just say you're not gonna pick up 8 parts per million of fucking lead through that's microscopic. You're not gonna pick that up at all. And of course, Lunchly is also gonna have lead. Like, they can't say that it's not gonna have lead. It's going to have it. And with Prime Energy, the drink, I've never tried it, and maybe one day I will. I will give it a try, especially because I feel more confident in it now since Moist Critical said he actually liked it. Usually what Moist Critical likes, I like for some fucking reason. I don't know if that's placebo effect or not, but maybe I have the same taste as him. Maybe I'll try it, but what I've heard is that's been under a fuck ton of controversy as well, and with Logan Paul being under controversy, KSI under controversy. Now let's talk about KSI really quick here. KSI is getting, like, I think the worst of it. His whole community is on his ass about it too now. Like, his entire fan base is against him now. All because of the stupidest shit he kept saying. Like, going after DanTDM. Oh my god. Jacksepticeye said it the best. I actually fell off of Jacksepticeye. I don't watch him at all anymore much. The last thing I think I watched was his God of War, the newest one. I can't remember what it's called, but I watched the newest God of War before I stopped watching Jack, and he comes out with an amazing fucking Twitter post saying that you mess with one of us, like, as in mess with DanTDM, especially because Dan isn't very controversial at all. I'm pretty sure he doesn't have any controversy under his belt at all. He's just a clean YouTuber. You fuck with Dan, you fuck with the entire YouTube fucking... just everyone on YouTube. You fuck with all of us, and that is true. Nobody goes after my boy Dan, alright? DanTDM is a legend for this, and honestly, I respect him for it. As for Mr. Beast, I want him to actually say something about the allegations against him, and since there's so much overwhelming proof, it's insane. Like, the proof that Dogpack made is insane, and it seems like it's kind of true, and that's the thing that's sad to me. And, like, torturing someone by not turning off the lights and letting them sit there trying to sleep and making them sleep deprived. Yes, sure, he could have quit the challenge. He had any time to, but still doesn't matter. The challenge shouldn't do that to someone. No matter the money, you should allow to turn off the lights. Like, if I remember, someone said it was like a war crime or something that they committed for doing that, and that is fucking insane to me. I That's all I really know about this entire situation. All I know is KSI is getting fucking filet-o-fished, and fucking Logan Paul is being Logan Paul, being a fucking dumbass every 5 seconds. As for Mr. Beast, unfortunately, he is too busy being a fucking fraud, and that is the saddest part. And again, all of this is allegations, so take it with a grain of salt, I guess. Even though there's tons of proof and tons of evidence, you still have to say that here on YouTube. It's all just allegations. But anyway, my heart goes out to you, Dan. Keep doing what you're doing. Yeah, I'm curious if you're going to ever respond back to all 3 of them. You cooked. You cooked them. You cooked them good, and I am proud of you for that. Out of all people, I never knew Dan would be involved with this. I might actually go watch DanTDM right after I make this video, because fuck, I love DanTDM so much, and again, he's a legend, he's a god for this, and someone has to stand up against some of these big YouTubers that are being toxic and not so good for YouTube or the communities that are built on YouTube. And Logan Paul Logan Paul, KSI, and Logan Paul, KSI, and Mr. Beast are YouTubers that are mostly dedicated to kids. And you know, if what I was watching a YouTube video, if it's true that Prime Energy should not be for kids, and it's usually 15 up and higher, which I guess that is somewhat kids, kind of teenager. It's for teenagers and up, and they're selling Prime Energy in Lunchly. Isn't that a bad thing for kids that are going to be like 8 years old and younger that is going to be buying these? And if I were the parents of those kids, I would not let them anywhere near Mr. Beast or ever see Mr. Beast content again. I hate to break it to you if you're a kid watching my video. What is, unfortunately, sucky is that Mr. Beast, no good guy. He not good guy, unfortunately. And it fucking sucks. It really does. I was a big Mr. Beast supporter, and that's the main thing I'm more upset about, is just Mr. Beast. Like, I never liked KSI or Logan Paul in the beginning, but Mr. Beast? Stooping this low, man? All I ever heard was good things about him, but clearly all of what he's done is fraudulent, allegedly, and hired a lot of unsafe people around kids. People that shouldn't be around kids. Yeah. All I'm gonna say is, since I'm late to this party, this drama is insane, it's ridiculous, and I don't have much to say on it. And to the person that said I should have a script for my videos, I'm sorry, I like to improvise. Not just that, I am really bad at reading, and I'm bad at memorizing scripts. I cannot do scripts, I'm sorry. As much as I would like to do scripts, I also do my content in VR. Now, if I had, like, maybe a Quest 3 and went into pass-through, I could probably read it in my hands, but since I don't have a good pass-through, and you can't really read anything with these cameras, I can't really do much about that. So, I'm sorry, I will not be doing scripts. I'm going to continue to improvise and just say what's on my mind. I like to do that. I'm similar to Moist Critical in that way. I just think making scripts are boring, and it would take me a lot longer to post a video if I were to do a script. And I'm sorry for the hostile response I had about that. I am learning to take criticism a bit better, and be less hostile toward comments that are negative, or not negative, but more giving me some feedback, or telling me what I should do and what I shouldn't do on YouTube. I should, you know, take it better, I guess. So yeah, I'm sorry for that response if you still watch my videos. Anyway, this is Pyrrha. Stay cool. Like if you like, dislike if you dislike. Let me know in the comments below if you loved KSI, Logan Paul, or Mr. Beast. and how upset you are about how far they have fallen. And another thing, what Logan Paul said, that once YouTubers get big on YouTube, all they care about is becoming businessmen, or whatever the fuck he said, like making a business. That's not true. I don't want to make a business. I don't want to do any of that. The only time I think I'll ever do anything is probably a collab with something like Gamer Subs or something. That's as far as I would really go. Maybe I'll have some merch, but I wouldn't make a fucking, like, entire business. Not like one of those big fucking businesses. Nah, I don't think that's true. Some YouTubers just don't want to go down that road. And I'm on DanTDM side, and I hope this shit clears up soon, and I hope everything gets better. It just sucks being a YouTuber in 2024, and it just looks like it just keeps getting worse for people who do YouTube stuff. Anyway, this is Pira. Stay cool. Hit that subscribe button if you're new to the channel. Don't forget to ring that bell icon so you don't miss any more of my content. And this is Pira. Stay cool and stay the fuck out of my fridge. And I'll talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.